Here's before. No name pipe, my first pipe ever. Is it in the sun? Can you see it? I don't know. Here. Yeah. It's my first pipe. Sutliff 504 Aromatic English. I'm reaching the finish line on restoring the pipes that I had to do, that I had in the stable. I got one or two more. One in particular is going to be a real booger. It was just, I got it more as a challenge to see if I could find a way to fix something that's really, really badly damaged. I had an idea when I looked at it, so I thought, I'm going to buy it and just see. It was like a, I don't know, like a $10 eBay buy. The pipe that I'm really wanting to do, this is one I've had for a long time, and I just finally got around to fixing it. Dr. Graybo, Royal Duke, Blue Spade Prince here. Long story short, I bought another Graybo Blue Spade. It was the first pipe that I tried to finish, tried to like restore, and I got it from an antique shop, the best place here in town that I can find pipes, and it just gave me a nightmare. It's called Roy. I may show it eventually. I might have already shown it before, I don't know. Roy gave me a nightmare, an absolute terror trying to clean this thing. I have been working on it and smoking it and then stopping and cleaning it up again and working on it again. I've started and stopped numerous times with this pipe over the past 2 years, and it still has problems. But the first time that I thought I had it fixed, I was like, awesome, since that gave me a headache, I'm going to take what I learned and apply it to the next. And I went back into that antique store, and wouldn't you know it, I found another Blue Spade Graybo. And this one was in a Prince shape, my favorite shape. My favorite shape to smoke is a pot right now, but as far as looks goes, aesthetics, lines, by far my favorite shape pipe is a Prince. Something about them is just gorgeous. They're elegant. They're classic. They're so pretty. This is the only Prince that I own. I have painstakingly gone through it using what I learned with Roy to try and get it somewhere. I'm going to show it in the sun. It's just beautiful, man. It's just a beautiful pipe. It has worked well. Everything's gone very smoothly so far. And so now, this is the last stage. We're going to try to buff this thing. I'm running a ghetto setup, obviously. I haven't broken down, bitten the bullet, and bought a proper wheel yet. I've been doing everything by hand and with a Dremel. You know, I know. But it's like, how much money, how much time do you want to put into this stuff? You know what I mean? It's like, So I've been thinking this option might work. Maybe I could just use, this is a 3-inch wheel. At a minimum, you should probably have a 4-inch. I thought maybe I can just, I'll do this setup right here and see if that gets me better than a Dremel. It should get better than a Dremel, you know, maybe not perfect. And then I found a guy on YouTube was doing the same thing. He said he did that for a long time, and it gave him satisfactory results. So I thought, okay, I'm not the only one that's thought of this. Let's give it a go, see what kind of results we get, you know? There's a site called Briar and Stem that gives you a really in-depth breakdown of how to do this correctly. All the information you might need is on that website. So I took what I could from there and applied it to my situation here. And I think it's going to be much better results than I've had so far. If not perfect, right? That's the white diamond compound. Now we're going to do the carnauba wax and see what we get. Not really what you want to do. We're going to see what happens next to this guy. This is a no-name pipe that I received for Christmas, I think. Either Christmas or my birthday. My mom gave me this one. And it's funny, I've received a few pipes from people, loved ones, and they always say, like, I didn't know what to get. Like, they're overwhelmed with what's out there. Like, I had no idea what to look for. You know, like, I didn't know. And I always tell them, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's, just grab one. I'm thankful for any of them. I love these things. So this is another beauty, a wonderful little pipe that has not been smoked yet. I've just finished restoring it. You can see that there's a crack right there. That's on the exterior. That does not, that's just a bad block, so to speak. That doesn't run through into the chamber. That's just a knot in the wood. And I didn't try to patch it because anytime I've patched something with wood fillers so far, it just comes out looking ugly. I usually try to sand it out. This one, I'm going to leave it the way it is, man. It's a ragtag, old school, no-name little pipe. And I'm just gonna let it be what it is. It's a beauty. It's the only pipe that I have that has a bend this steep to it. So you see where it is here. I'm going to polish half of it, and then we'll compare the two sides and see what it looks like before we do the whole thing. The nerve-wracking portion of this. Taking something you've put a lot of love, something you love a lot, and you've put a lot of work into it, and testing it. You know, like, this is the part that really, at this point, it either goes very, very well, or it's all belly up and I got to start all over. Doing this hood rat ghetto style. Yeah, so you getting some progress here. You can see the difference. Nothing crazy. This is the unpolished side. There's the polished side. Obviously with that rustication, like, you know, you're not going to get the same visual. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I've really got to start taking pictures of these things and filming them before, so you can see the difference, because it's like unbelievable. This one's good. You know, it started off the color of the inside of that bowl. That color there. Here's the stem. Let me wipe this off real quick. Kind of get an idea. It just goes to show that with limited equipment you can get a good result, you know? I mean, not bad, right? Like, come on. There's some oxidation that's revealed in here. You know, I should have worked that out better with finer micro mesh. It's okay. I'm leaving it. Like, you can only do so much before you drive yourself crazy. But overall, you can't be upset with that result. The battery's not actually dying every time. It shorts out because it's running that hot. I think it's killing it because it's overheating. So it's like a safety cutoff. I think that's what's going on there. This is the Grabo. I left the char up top, up here, because I like it. Originally I had the idea to leave it look burned and try to get some flame-shaped burns, like some scorching coming down the bowl, and paint it like a bright color, like some kind of fruit, so that it looked like a fruit that had been scorched up top. I don't know. It was just an idea. I don't know. I decided not to go with that. I got impatient with this thing and just grabbed some Phoebings that I had on hand, but I still thought, no, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to top the bowl. I'm going to leave the original scorch up there. I just like it. I don't care. But as you can see, it's been buffed with carnauba wax. Is it carnauba? 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 I don't know. It's been buffed with that. With a Dremel. And now I'm going to try, it's a filtered pipe. Yeah. Now I'm going to try and see what I can do with this drill. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Unpolished. Polished. I mean, I don't know how well this picks up on camera. You know, in person, live, and in the flesh here, the difference is noticeable. It makes it pretty, right? It's enough to make it prettier. It's actually looking really good. I hope this does pick this up on camera, because in person, this thing looks pretty sharp. I mean, you know, does it look brand new? Is it quite, it's not quite glassy, like a brand new pipe that you buy, but man, it ain't far away, for real. I mean, there you go. Look right here. Look in this area right here on the bowl. Okay, watch that reflection. Watch the sunlight go from diffuse to sharp. I mean, look at that. That's the sun reflecting off this bowl. There it is, diffuse. Pretty sharp. This is doing the trick. I'm pleased. I'm very, whoa. I'm very pleased with this. Very pleased with this. All right, so here we go. I'm not going any further with this. It's not quite where I would like it to be, but it's okay. Considering the equipment I'm working with, I'm not complaining, man. The results are really nice. You know, if you're going for a budget Ghetto-Fabulous setup, you know, I should have taken video of this thing before. Maybe I did. I might have taken video. I should have taken video before. I should have taken some video before I started working on this pipe. I might have, I can't remember. But the before and after is a big difference. It's really nice. I've been waiting to smoke this pipe for a long time. Well over, you know, almost 2 years now I've been waiting to smoke this dude. And I'm happy with these results, you know. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Look at it gleam. Look at it gleam in the sun. Yeah, that ain't bad at all. I need to put a bowl coating in there, and then it's all done at that point. I love you, baby. Y'all be safe. Yeah, buddy. That looks nice. I'm gonna stop now while I'm ahead. I'm getting a weird effect. I don't have it on here. There's like a slight white powder that's being produced somehow, and I'm not sure what. I think the wheel is just worn out. It's a small 3-inch buffing wheel, and I think I've just kind of used up all the life that it's got in it, is my best guess. Because I'm getting like a fine baby powder, a fine dust is being produced, and it's I'm not getting the results that I was. So I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Also, I dropped my favorite pipe, and I got a little slap happy, a little impatient. I mean, you can see even here. Even there, you can see a really nice shine, man. You know? So, success, like I've learned something here. It is possible to get a really good shine with a drill at like 1500 RPMs. Go slow, steady, careful with what you're doing. 3-inch buffing wheel. And a, you know, I did the math, and I'm running... I did the math for, what was it? But I'm getting to a point where I'm doing something wrong, and it's not, the results are going down. Return on investment is dropping, so I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. But it just goes to show, you can get a nice little thing going. This is a K Woody, my first K Woody. Got this guy on eBay. This is one that I fell in love with. I really, really tried not to buy this pipe. I waited like 3 days, and I couldn't help myself, man. I had better things to spend money on and focus my energy on at the time. I could not help myself. I caved in. My first K-Woody. Look at that thing. This is one I restored. I mean, I need to put a bowl coating in there. But, dude, that's a pretty pipe. It's elegant. The way the shank has a flare on it, the end of the shank there. The grain on this thing is unreal, man. I'm gonna go through my pipes and walk through them soon. K-Woody Prime Grain, imported briar. The stem, it's got a stinger, 3-hole stinger. I had to polish that up. I need to run some alcohol through it, do a final run of alcohol through there. The stem was twisted, like 30-something degrees, I think. So I had to heat it up and clock the stem. I didn't have to do much else to it other than clean it, you know. Really pretty K-Woody right there. Really nice. I have yet to smoke a pipe with a stinger in it or a filter. As of right now, I don't have a need to. I don't see a reason to. But that'll be the first one. Anyhow, you can polish with a poor man's setup like this, little ghetto setup. Something quick you can throw together if you've got a drill laying around. I got the brushes, or the wheels, the buffing wheels. Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight's great. If you're not looking for serious heavy duty stuff that performs really, really well, Harbor Freight is a win, man. You gotta love that place. Thank God and the Chinese for Harbor Freight. They've gotten me out of plenty of pinches. Yeah, that's it for the polishing right now.